Well, hello and welcome. My name's Gwen Houghton, and you are watching Astro Tarot Soul Vision. In this video series, I start out by looking at the astrological influences, and I talk a little about how it's affecting the energy around me and around you. And then I go into a short visualization, and after that, I do a tarot spread and talk about the energy for the next 2 weeks. So let's get started. For this full moon in Capricorn, we have a Capricorn-Cancer polarity. That means that the full moon is in Capricorn and the sun is still in Cancer. The full moon will occur on July 19th, 2016, and that's at 6:57 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The sun has been in Cancer for almost a month now, and the energy has been asking us to look at the things that are important to us, our home, our family. These are all things that are very important to the Cancer and the Cancer energy. I just wanted to read a little bit about what Cancer is about. It's about compassion, unconditional love, the nurturer, counselor, healer, like I said, home, hearth, and the guardian. And this polarity, along with the Capricorn moon, and it's a full moon at that, the Capricorn energy is it's ambition, integrity, it's the entrepreneur, the manager, advisor, the consultant, and the wise elder. So we've got, with everything that's going on in the world today, and and what's going on within our own homes, these are the things that we've been thinking about and dealing with for the past month. And now Capricorn, with that cardinal earth energy, it's almost like it's putting a cap on it so we don't have to be so emotional about it, so we can stand back a little bit and look at things from a different perspective, a different point of view. Now we do have a full moon, so that means we're able to shine light on things that are normally hidden. What's interesting is usually the moon rules Cancer, but the sun's been in Cancer. So for a lot of us, there may be a lot of emotional upheavals, feeling very emotional, feeling very emotional about our family, our home. And the Capricorn energy, this very masculine energy that's coming about, it's really more about protecting the home, and it's also about how I'm going to make more money and protect my home, and it's also the morals, values, understandings, and how that works into how you're going to make your money, how you're going to go about manifesting the things that you want so you can feel safe and secure. So that's that's the energy of this full moon polarity between the Cancer and the Capricorn full moon. The other thing that's interesting is both the Cancer and Capricorn are cardinal energies, and so this is about moving forward. So we're also we're taking this our emotions very seriously now, like in using those to take things into consideration about what you want to do moving forward. And you may have some very definite ideas on that, but we still have 4 planets retrograde. They're outer planets there, and they are. This is long term. So you don't need to do anything very quickly. This is about, again, formulating the ideas. using those emotions for your benefit so you can understand what you do and what you do not want moving forward. And like I said, this is like a microcosm, your home, your personal situation, and a macrocosm. You know, what's going on in the world, what's going on in the United States, what are we going to be doing for the elections? You know, so there's all the polarities that are coming into play as well. And there is, you know, this cardinal masculine energy we need to start learning. Come on, Puma. Sorry, kitty cat wants to be in the film. Coming into play on what it is that we want long term. And these are long-term goals, long-term desires, and we don't have to make the decisions right now. But the seeds are, you know, being planted, and we are beginning to form very strong opinions as to what we want and how we think we're going to go about getting it done. And so that's the information on the astrology right now. My emotions, I actually tried doing this yesterday and I couldn't even do it. There was way too much going on, and from what I understand, there was a you know, a grand kite, which I don't fully understand what it is, but it was a lot of emotional energy, a lot of water energy, and I just could not get myself to settle down enough to do this. And it's feeling a little bit more stable right now. And so this is a really good time to listen to listen to your, you know, self, the voices, you know, that you hear and you think they're you, but a lot of times those are your guides trying to get information to you. And I've just noticed over the years, there's so many people that dismiss that little voice and say, oh, it's just, you know, me talking to myself again, you know. So don't be dismissive of yourself right now. You have important decisions to make, and your decisions are important, and your decisions do have ramifications for everybody that's around you. This is a time to take responsibility for ourselves. It's a time to understand our emotions, to work with our emotions in a positive way. And the full moon is enlightening us. We are able to see what it is that's striking a chord. What is it that needs to change? What is it that's pissing us off? What is it that's the final straw that breaks the camel's back, that makes us want to do something, because we can't just stand by and watch things happen. We want to create a more stable environment for ourselves, for our family, for our friends, for our, you know, for the United States, for the universe, for that matter. And what's coming in on the dark side is we are seeing all these people that are in fear, and they want to keep us in fear, and they want to keep us. That's how they are able to control us. So by being conscious, by being aware of how you feel, by understanding how you feel, and understanding that you can make a difference, that is very self-empowering. And that keeps the fear mongers away. And that's how we are going to take our country back here in the United States. And this is how we're going to take the world back. And we have to do it in a different way than we've been doing it before. Things have got to change. And that's what this full moon is that's how it's talking to me. And that's what it's asking me to do in my own personal life, and that's how it's asking us, what it's asking us all to do on a larger scale. So that's what's going on astrologically. I'll go into the visualization next, and then we'll go into the tarot reading. Okay. So for today, I brought out a beautiful amethyst sphere and my pink quartz. And these are both very gentle, very healing stones representing the movement of water, this Cancer energy, and bringing it into form, this cardinal earth energy that Capricorn is. And may we do this with ease and grace. We are in the middle of a revolution right now, and revolutions spark wars. And let us think about all the people that are being affected by this revolution, and think about how they are represented as we go through this energy. Let us pray for them as we go through this visualization today, and let us send healing energy to all the loved ones of these people that have been hurt and killed due to these fearmongers that are trying to stop us from moving forward. So just close your eyes and take a couple of deep breaths. And start to picture this beautiful ball of amethyst light above your head. And as you bring this beautiful amethyst light down into your head, just gently rock your head back and forth. Picture it bathing your body. Picture it healing you. Picture it soothing you. And bring this beautiful amethyst down into your neck, down into your shoulders, relaxing as you go. This soothing energy, soothing the frayed nerves. And this beautiful amethyst energy continues down into your shoulders, down into your arms, down into your heart. Breathe it into your heart space. Exhale out any unwanted energies. They're not good or bad. We just don't need them right now. And keep on bringing this beautiful amethyst energy down into your hips and waist, relaxing as you go. And this amethyst energy continues down into your hips and waist, down into your knees. Continue bringing it down into your ankles and toes, all the way down into the ground. And Earth Mother takes any unwanted energies and she transmutes them into love and light. Now bring this beautiful pink healing energy up from the rose quartz, from the earth. This beautiful grounding Capricorn energy. Bring it up into your feet, up into your ankles. And continue bringing up this very healing pink quartz energy up into your legs, giving you the power to stand on your own, to stand up for yourself, to stand up for your loved ones in your country, to stand up for anything that threatens you. And continue bringing this beautiful pink healing energy and bring it into your heart. And breathe it into your heart space. this beautiful pink healing energy from the rose quartz is unconditional love, and it's universal love. And let us start from that place of love and healing those hearts that need to be healed for us and for those around us. And continue bringing this beautiful pink healing energy up into your shoulders and arms, up into your neck and head, all the way up into the heavens. And this connects us with all of the universe. Now we will start with the tarot. Now we will put our beautiful crystals off to the side as we see what the cards have to say for us today, and see what wisdom they have for us for the next couple of weeks coming up. So for the first card that's going to represent the energy for the next couple of weeks, it is going to be the Knight of Ancients. The Ancients is also the Wands, and it represents fire. Komodo Dragon, strong survival instincts and impulses. And as I was going through the astrological portion and the energy portion, and even moving into the visualization, the sense I got was that we really need to be mindful of how this energy around us is affecting us, whether you watch the news, whether you don't watch the news, whether you're following the politics or not. Just it's affecting us all, and understand that, and understand that, with this energy, this water energy that we've been dealing with the sun in Cancer, transpersonally, we are being asked to look at our emotions and how we feel, and if we're not taking our emotions seriously, if we're dismissing our emotions, if we're hiding our emotions and we're stuffing our emotions, this could be a very volatile time. As you can see what's going on. Fear has a way of kind of festering. And I feel like this is where we can take this energy consciously, take the energy and transmute it into what we want it to be. Take control. That's that full moon in Capricorn. Taking control and understanding that we have to take control of our little part of the universe. We can't just let, somebody else deal with it anymore. And really, that's what it's coming to. Past the present situation, the Princess of Cups. And I do feel like this has been a very volatile month. And we are working with some very raw emotions, past the present situation. Very, very interesting times. We also have the Knight of Cups, and understanding that we've got some new energy coming in, and it's almost like the knight in shining armor, and he's here to help the Princess of Cups. There's this insight, and it's a new energy, and he's looking forward, and he's showing us. He's showing us he's like the crab in the pot, and it's almost like, to me, it's representing the sunshine, and it's representing the nourishment that we need in this case. The nourishment we all desire. I mean, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes I'm talking about in our mind, in our mindset, it's that self-talk where a lot of us don't even acknowledge that what's going on behind the scenes, and what the self-talk is, and what this it's just right on the fringe of consciousness. But that self-talk that's the part that's training the ego. That's the part that we need to harness and we need to be conscious of, so we can start to feel like we have some control over ourselves and over our bodies. And this energy is saying, just listen to your guides. I literally called in Archangel Michael before this, because I didn't know how I was even going to get through it, this reading today, because the emotions are running very high for me. And I feel like there's this wing aspect that's representing our guides, our it's also our will. It's whoever it is you believe in, whether it's your higher self, your angels, your guides, God, Buddha, whoever it is that you believe in. Now it's time to really call on them and ask them for help, because what happens when we ask for help is that we activate this energy, and they have the ability to help us. It's an interesting phenomenon that I've witnessed. And insight, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that this knowledge is this strength is going to come through knowledge. And this is the wands, and this is new. This is about upheaval, but it's also about taking the higher octave, understanding that we can take all the old and create a brand new society, a brand new civilization, a brand new self. It starts with the self. And if you don't know where or how to help on a large grand scale, start with yourself. That's where change starts. It starts with us. And that's what I feel this card is asking us to do. This is that full moon in Capricorn, and the sun and the moon polarity. There's that the sun and the moon polarity, and understanding that if we can bring together the male and the female energies, the masculine, the feminine, bring them together, we can do a lot more together than we can do divided. We need to come to some kind of middle ground. And what I'm sensing from this, it's not about being separate, like Democrats, Republicans, socialists, communists. In this country, we're focusing on the Democrat Party, the Republican Party, and the Socialist Party. I feel like we need to have one unified party, and all these other parties are doing is separating us. And that's if you want to look at what's going on, then just think about that. How can we be united if we separate ourselves? It doesn't make any sense. So we need to do something different. We can't keep on doing the same thing. So if you take this on a micro, as on your own, for your own personal self, on your own personal level, what is it that needs to change? What is it that you need to do so that you can feel more unified? And understanding that there's the external self and the interior self, and it's about bringing those two polarities together. And you may be feeling a lot of conflict right now, and it may be somewhat uncomfortable as we go through the next 2 weeks, because right now we're dealing with this very emotional Cancer energy, but that's the mother, that's the home, that's kind of comfy and cozy. And Capricorn energy is the father, and it's the masculine energy, and feeling safe, and having regimented having regimented ideals. And right now, it's all going to be getting thrown up in the air because there's a lot of planets that's going into Leo next. And we're going to see a lot of fire. And you need to be grounded in yourself and grounded in how you feel and grounded in what you want to be able to go through this next couple of weeks with some type of sanity. Of course, this isn't happening with everybody. There's like this weird duality going on. Like, there's a lot of good things happening. People are getting raises. The jobs are coming through for those who have been working on it and working a new job. You know, there's breakthroughs and accomplishments that are happening. But then on the other side of it, you turn on the news and something horrific has happened. That's the polarity that I'm talking about. It's real, real good. And then it's you know, your neighbor might have been the person who was in Paris. And so it's like a shock. It's shocking crap that we have to deal with. And we just can't hide behind it anymore. So take the energy and work with it. Unify the different aspects of yourself, and let's unify ourselves as humans on a grand scale as well. Let's show the rest of the world the way it's done. Okay? We are progressive. We have progressive leaders, and we need to start acting like adults. And that's the way we are going to show the society that, okay, this is how we progress. You do not progress by doing the same thing over and over again. What do they say? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and looking for different results. It's kind of like that. And so look at what's going on and learn from that. Learn from how you feel. What's that making you feel? How is that making you feel? And what is it that you want to do that you think you can do for yourself to change things? And that's how that energy is going to reverberate out. That was long-winded, but you know, sometimes it is what it is. That's what happens when you call in Archangel Michael. And the Ten of Cups, it's, you know, that satiety. And I'm probably not saying it right, but you know, it's about understanding that this is big picture stuff. This is you know, these are revelations we're having, huge revelations of these are old standing problems that we have over and over again, and it's just becoming, it's a higher pitched fear, and you can tell that fear is the ego. Fear is the ego. So if you think about these fear mongers, it's the ego, and they know they're going to die, and so they don't care what they have to do to strike as much fear into you as possible before they do die. And if you think about that on your own, for yourself, in your own ego, then when you're starting to become a conscious human adult, your ego is starting to shrink, and it's not the one in charge anymore, and it'll do anything it can to be more powerful. And the fear is what helps the ego, what drives the ego, and what helps the ego to grow. And what this polarity, this Cancer Capricorn polarity, is asking us to do is to keep it in check, to keep the ego in check, and use the different other aspects that you have within you, the mental body, emotional body, physical body, energetic body, the spiritual body. Bring all these different aspects of you together, work consciously and in a balanced way to bring about the changes that you want in your life, and the changes, and you'll be able to see the changes that you think should happen on a grand scale, and start working towards that. It all starts with you and me. I actually forgot to pick the outcome card, so I ended up picking a card from my Archangel Michael deck. It says the favorable outcome. My prayer, thank you for the beautiful outcome, this situation which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me trust and have faith. So that's what I have for today. And I send you love and blessings for the next 2 weeks. And I end with a blessing from Archangel Michael. Love, life, live, heal, demonstrate what it is for you to be human. You are here for a reason. You can only do this if you are in human form. Go forth and conquer. Conquer your fears. Conquer the falsities. And bring in the truth. With love and light, Archangel Michael.